Millionaire for a Day. That's my idea for a TV show. The premise of the show is this. You pick some random person, guy or girl, doesn't matter what race they are. It could even be an adult or a teenager. And you give that person $1 million that they could spend however they want over the course of 24 hours. Now there is some stipulations. First of all, obviously you can't buy or do anything illegal, so no buying drugs, no buying prostitutes or anything like that, no giving away the money or donating all the money. And you also can't just buy things. You can't just say, well, with $1 million I'll just buy a house that I can have after the 24-hour period. No. Anything that you buy, like say you buy a pair of clothing or something like that, at the end of the 24-hour period, it becomes the property of the network. So there's all kinds of stipulations and rules that there would be. And there would be limits to how much you could spend at one time. You can't just go to one place and spend $1 million. You could say you can only spend, say, $100,000 at any one place, right? But anyhow, now the fun part of the show is seeing how different people would spend $1 million. Would you rent out, say, Disneyland for a few hours where it's just, you have the whole park to yourself? And you could also bring along friends. Oh, this is also part of the show. Okay, one person is chosen, and they could bring up to 4 people with them. So say I'm chosen, I could bring 4 other of my friends or family members to help me spend the money. And so we could, say, rent out a yacht and go, deep sea fishing. Say there's this celebrity or a sports star that I like. Maybe I could pay them, for an hour or two to, not an interview time, to hang out with him for a couple hours. Or even like the president. Sometimes the president has these dinners where you can spend like $10,000 to go to his dinner. If that happened to happen around the time you were chosen, you could spend that money to hang out with the president for a little bit. Anyway, any way that you could think of spending $1 million. If you wanted to go to a different state, you wanted to go to the Grand Canyon, you wanted to go skydiving, anything you can think of. That's the exciting part of the show, is choosing different people and seeing how different people would spend $1 million in 24 hours. So I got to thinking about, different things that I would do. But I'm curious, what would you do? Say you were chosen for a show like that. How would you spend $1 million in 24 hours?